Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. I'm Mark Tresser, and this is my Gondor playthrough. I had a bit of an issue. Basically, had to reset a few things. Not reset. My computer lost power, and I forgot to save at the end of the last episode, so I lost some progress. Not a lot of progress, but some progress. So, I just spent like 20 minutes trying to get things back to the state that things were in before. I'm not sure if I did that successfully, but I hope I did. Um, I do notice that we've got some Arid Lewin armies on our border right now. That is annoying. I don't think it's a huge problem, but it might be a problem. I don't know what they're going to decide to do, basically. If they decide to attack me, then that's one thing. But, yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to see. It does seem like Eredlun has lost a lot of territory to Enedwaith here. They've gotten pushed back out of Baridonianak and Gobadrain. Um, looks like Erebor still has this, but not Angsul. What's the settlement in the middle there? I'm not sure. Is it this? No. I thought I had Erebor's map information is the problem. Alright, well, we'll figure that out in a minute. It's probably going to be here. But, yeah, as always, we're going to start with an end turn, but, especially since I had to go through this mildly harrowing experience, I think I'd like to take the opportunity at the beginning of the video to say, if you are able to support me making these videos, there's a link in the description to my Patreon page where you can support me directly for $5 a month. It works out to about 17 cents per daily video. So if you can head over there and toss a few bucks my way, I would very much appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to triple save this time. So I know I have a save game, and we're going to end the turn and hopefully take Harlond in this turn. After a bunch of troop movements. A lot of these are just generals walking their way to the front. I think that guy might have gotten stuck on the water. Which, you know, it happens. Oh, here we go. Enedwaith at Undertowers. They want to fight. They probably shouldn't want to fight. Yeah, they're gonna lose. It's gonna be great. I have to say, I'm recording this very early in the morning because my cat woke me up, would not let me go back to sleep. So I'm using this as a way to hopefully reset and maybe come to a point where I might even be able to. Who has the ram? We don't have a ram? Why did I not build a ram? Anyways, coming to a point where hopefully I could maybe like go back to sleep after having done a few things here, but I'm not sure if that's going to be realistic. Let's try to clean up this frickin' mess. There's a lot of troops where they shouldn't be. And I guess I kind of have myself to blame for that. In a way. But in another way, I'm sure I can blame Faramir somehow. Catapult's doing some work. Maybe not a lot of work. Well, you're trying your best, and that's what's important. They're like inching forward and then stopping, which I guess is good for my catapult being able to do AoE, but it's not necessarily good for my patience. Well, there's something I'm gonna have to repair once I take the settlement, I guess. I'm not sure why the catapult hit that building. This is all very disappointing. 2% down. We're doing fine. I mean, I'm not worried about it. We have a good amount of archers. We have a catapult that's doing decent damage. I don't think they're even in range yet, so I don't know why they're stopping. Yes, Munchkin, hello. My cat says hello to all of you guys. Marksmen might be in range. Nope, they're not shooting. My catapult continues to be completely useless. And now they're moving again. Just in time for my catapult to actually hit something. 3%'s not bad. Okay. The archers are definitely in range now. Catapult is definitely incompetent now. Let's just run our spears up here. These guys. And these guys. That was a better shot. Let's say you hit a couple on the way there, yep. Yep, we're doing alright. You guys better come up here. Alright, be careful now, Mr. Catapult. We don't want any incidents. Okay. Let the encirclement begin. Okay, this is not going the way I wanted it to. I wanted you each to attack a unit, and now look at this. This unit is simply just everywhere. That's definitely not what I asked you to do. Okay, let's do slightly better this time, shall we? I'm a little shocked. I just heard a train horn. It's 5 in the morning. Like, jeez. Excuse me, horses? Would you be a deer and try to chase down these routers before they get to the town square? Thank you. That might not work. It does seem like the entire army's routing now somehow. but they are doing so through a path that I have not yet covered. Got their general. Oh, that's why I didn't have a frickin' a battering ram. This is a village. There's no point. I don't need a battering ram. Why did you stop? I swear I told you to go into the town square. Did I not? My cat has opinions. I don't know why. Alright. They're still routing even though they're on the town square? These spearmen seem to have recovered their morale. Oh wait, the marksmen are so spread out. They weren't actually on the town square until a little while later. That's interesting. Wait, no. Captain, what are you doing? Why did you go in that way when I specifically did not tell you to do that? My cavalry general has just decided to yeet himself into spears. That's what that's looking like. Okay, we win. Okay, I'm happy with that. 113 lost, definitely more than I wanted. How did the catapult do? They killed 80 people. Disappointing. Alright. Significant underperformance there, but that's alright. We took the settlement, that's what matters. Alright. Loading screen, take your time. It's not like we have more stuff to do today. Jeez. Alright. There's not enough population to exterminate, so I'm sure we're gonna have some public order issues. Exterminate. Alright, good job. 2 settlements captured. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I can't blockade my own port. So, go figure. Let's see. Under towers. It's not looking good. We've got 51% there. I mean, I do have generals in the area. Just not immediately available. I mean, I'll send this guy up to Under Towers. He won't make it there immediately, obviously, but I'll work on it. You head to Core Willishar. I was gonna send you to Boozer Doom, or Dolvorn, but it looks like you're on your way somewhere else now. Congratulations. Here we go. Michael Delving is a city. That's good to hear. Number 1 in everything, as usual. New family members, but no coming of age. Rodvin is done. Wow. That's good news. Keep working on that. Ooh, it's a long way to the top here. It's less of a long way to the top here, at least. Only need to get 13,000 more people. We're working on it. Not to worry. All right, we have Bree under siege. We're bringing in reinforcements. Eredluin is getting in my way, though. Oh, I don't have enough movement range to get there just yet, but we can get all the troops over here at least. We've got this one guy besieging this fort. It's really just to knock out these armies so I don't have to see them again. Excuse me. It's one problem with recording early in the morning is my voice is not yet up to scratch. Conventional wisdom says take this army out of Coloniac and move them towards the front. I am not there quite yet. I don't, well. Let's leave one archer militia and head towards this fort. Try to capture it so we have some semblance of presence in the area. Obviously, we could capture forts whenever, but... Oh, I forgot about this fort. That is useful to know that exists. You are heading north, my friend. You're going to help out at Bree if we need it still, by the time you get there. You finally made it to Longbottom. You take charge of your army once more, Hirluin. Here, have an extra unit while you're at it, and you're going to head to Hobbiton. Build watchtowers along the way. Oh, can I have 2 more units? Thank you. No reason to send Hirluin into battle unequipped for the fight. Am I going to lose this fight at Michael Delving? I might, you know. I might do that. That might happen. I don't like that. Dulvorn is freed up, I'm pretty sure. Let's get you out. Oh, wait, probably can't, right? Need a general there before I can do that, probably. That's doable. I have generals on their move. They're coming this way. So it shouldn't be a huge problem to get them into settlements. It's just a matter of finding the right settlements to send the right people to, right? Okay. Bregos, your army is no longer required. Let's send you to Lone Dyer for retraining. And then we'll move you up. Arodvin has this extra army, or extra 2 units, rather. I think they were meant for some army that was coming through, but now they just kind of exist. That's fine, they can just stay there. Virig, I think I could move your army out. I do need to be retrained, though. So let's put you in Dunmarock. And that should be pretty quick to retrain, I'd say. Okay. Last thing of the turn is to do our watchtower. Both of our watchtowers. And I think that's it. Save the game, and we will end the turn once more. See how we're doing. Okay. Lots of troop movement, but most of it's just generals getting their way to the front. Take settlement Hobbiton. Don't worry, I am on it. Under towers is rioting. No huge surprise there. Can I not build a watchtower, please? Thank you. Almost to Hobbiton, but not quite there. Number 1 in everything, as always. Just keep building. Ooh, Alkfoot is... Oh, crap. I wanted to look at Alkfoot again, and instead I closed the building interface, so now we have to go through every settlement one by one and make sure they're all building. This is what I just had to do after I lost my save game, or failed to save the game, rather. You just have to go through, because at this point, and it's good to, like, check everything, you know, but at this point, there's so many settlements that I own that the game crashes when I try to open up the list of settlements. So, we have to do this instead, which is less than ideal. See, I don't know what I was building in Mistrand. Presumably a library? Or no, this is where... No, this is the other side of the map. Okay. Mistrand, you're... Yeah, you're done with military buildings, so let's just finish those off. Just losing... It's like losing your train of thought entirely. It's just not nice. On Kargmir's upgrading, that's great. There's a lot of finished places, which is good. Our settlements are starting to be done, which is great. There we go. Definitely fiefdom barracks. Thank you very much. School? It's the worst. Let's see, we don't have a school here. So let's get that. Ostsul village. Yeah. Excuse me. Still shaking off that early morning voice. I think we might be through them all. I'm not sure. But I think we're through everything. Still waiting to see something that I've definitely seen before. I feel like I've seen Bard do it before. Morghost I know I've seen. Okay, cool. We do have some recruitment report. Done the rock, keep retraining. And that's it. We've got a lot of troops on the move right now. Let's see, you're heading to Dolvorn. Let's continue that journey. You are heading to Harlond. Thankfully, that territory is already watchtowered up, so I don't need to worry about watchtowers once I get up there, but for now, I do need to worry about it. Am I sending you somewhere? No, I'm not. Let's send you to Boujradum. You're heading up to Undertowers. You have a prime opportunity for a watchtower there. They don't seem to care too much about Michael Delving being under siege, which is good for me. Core Willishar is stabilized. Longbottom does not seem to be stabilized with that governor in there. That's okay. Hobbiton, we are coming. Oh, no, we aren't coming for you yet. We will, though. We absolutely will. Alright, you help besiege Bree, please. Thank you. You move yourself. You know, this guy right here is in the way of where I want to be. Thank you. Just auto-resolve, there's no point. No, 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 no. Get yourself over there so you are in reinforcement range. You all get yourself over here. You are in reinforcement range, and then you have one turn to go on that siege, which is great. Metraith. You know, if I have another general that's nearby, kind of. Yeah, he'll get there. Okay. Things are definitely looking up for us here. So, I think it's one turn to go on this siege as well. Yeah. They'll probably sally out. I don't think they're weak enough that they're just gonna give up. Um, I think, and then we'll take that fort and knock out that army that's over here. Do I have spy sitting around somewhere? No. Hmm. Still 51%. I gotta hope that Moblung gets there in time to stop this rioting. Let's save the game. And we'll do another end turn here. Oh no, wait. I almost forgot. Watchtower. Can't forget watchtowers, they're really important. Okay, looking good. We're definitely starting to eat up the darkness down here in the bottom of the map. There's definitely a lot more to do, though. Alright, save the game a second time. Where are you going? Oh, you're going into this empty fort. Well, now that you've done that, congratulations, you've fulfilled your purpose. Where do you want to go? You can come up here to be backup for Bree, I guess. I don't think I need you, but might as well. All right, triple save. And end the turn. Here we go. Oh, there's a spy who's looking for a settlement. I'll deal with that in a second. Mm, that's another spy. Also needs a settlement. Okie doke. Looks good. There we go. Sallied out just as I predicted. Let's do this thing. They are gone, and a whole bunch of stuff. Strength ratio 8 to 3. I do have a catapult. Not much else to speak of, really, but it looks good enough. A lot of archers. Lots of archers. Maybe too many archers. Let's find out how many archers is too many. So it's not. It's not a sally out fight. It's a fight in the field. The settlement army is just reinforcements. And we're on the seashore, so everything's wonky. But hella archers. Actually, a really good amount of spears. So, actually, no, this is a really well-balanced army. I don't know why I said there are too many archers. There's actually a really good amount of archers. I'm happy with this. Alright, make sure you're on fire at will, and begin. Perfect, they are far, far away. That is exactly what we want. We want to give as much time as possible for us to completely destroy this army. I'm going to send my heavy cab over to try and snipe their general. Well, no, I'm not. We're simply going to archer them to death. There's not much point in trying to do anything else. Here comes the flood of arrows. And flaming rocks. Cue flaming rocks. Thank you. Ha! We sniped the general anyways. Okay. Well, that was a choice. Good work. You know what? I'm pretty confident that we will not need to move our spears in order to face these guys. I'm going to commit to that right now. We are going to kill them with archers and catapults. I immediately regret committing to this decision. Okay, fine. I'm gonna chicken out. It's gonna be fine. We might rout them. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, cool. In that case, all the spears start to reposition so we can take on this army. We didn't rout the clan heralds, notably. But we will pick up the routers if we can. They are running straight towards the other army, which is unfortunate. Clan heralds are routed. Let's pick them up first, then. Spear line's going to take a little while to get over there. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. Oh, look, we have some Mordek skirmishers who are just asking to be surrounded. I mean, there was no way they could know that I was planning to deploy my spears here, but at the same time, do better, Enedwaith. Jeez. What? No, 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 no. Just charge straight into the billman, why don't you? Yes. So your tasty, tasty horse meat can be completely destroyed by... Okay. We're chasing routers now, and I don't like the way it's happening. Oh, no, no, that... I thought that spearman unit was routing. We got their captain. No. What are my cav doing? Okay. We're gonna... We're not gonna be able to catch these guys. Okay, they stopped routing. I don't know what happened there, but I don't like it. Hmm. Okay, no. Catapult? Nope. Catapult, stop firing at all. Do not do that. That's not good for us. Pick up the Clan Heralds if you can. Pick up the Mordek Skirmishers. These Lighted Spearmen seem to be taking a crack at some Gondor Spearmen. Think we can take them. Alright, you chase those guys off the battlefield. That's great. Why don't you do the same to some of these guys? How do they... How do they keep not routing? Stop that. It's not nice. No, 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 no. You don't get to attack my cavalry just because you magically stopped routing. Charge them in the back. Oh, for... No, that's fine. Okay. I thought my cavalry were going in there. But it seems I misread the map. Charging? Charging. Broken. Ah! Okay. Winner, winner. Alright. Might not have knocked out this army. 68 remaining. But I think that's okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Okay, so that's that's the Grey Havens captured. All of the stuff on that bay is captured, which is very good. Except for the one that Eredluin has. And I'm not going to fight them just yet. I definitely could. They're pretty small at this point. I think Enedwaith has weakened them significantly, but I don't want to pick a fight if I have to. Definitely execute. Definitely exterminate. And we simply captured the fort. The fort simply ceased to exist, which is kind of what I wanted. Armsmen's Guild? Don't mind if I do. Riding in under towers. Okay, so... do I even need Hall of Song? Yes. Yes, I do. Ooh, we have the Ellisterian Stone. That's nice. Resistance futile in Mythlond. Let's lower the tax rate and build a library as we do. And return faction announcements. Ooh, 3 comings of age. Don't mind if I do. Let's move them up to the designated general gathering place. They'll get there eventually. Ooh. The game does not like it when you try to send people, like, really far away. Ooh, this guy's real close. Wow. We'll still put you there. Be the first in a line of many, many generals to live there. So, yep, keep working on population in Eisenrund. Mataram. Mataram is almost finished. That's good news. Making 11,000 gold per turn. That is crazy. Ankaragmir is now a town instead of a village, which is good news for everybody. We need more pop growth, though. Never stop building. Gondor is almost finished as well. Under towers, we're just repairing stuff there. It's fine. Harlond needs a Mason's Guildhouse. Oibamari retrained a bunch of stuff for some reason. Wait, what? Oh, it was just one thing. Dunlarock retrained a bunch of stuff. Let's keep that going. And they're going to be done next turn. Wow, that was very quick. And yeah, we'll just have to kind of eat the riots for the moment. Still at 51%. Still a ways to go before I can get there. We're heading to Boozra Doom. I'll build another watchtower. I don't think I need it there, but I'll build it there. And then you are heading to Harlond. First, another watchtower. It's good. We have this sort of peninsula to build a watchtower on at some point. Not yet. Michael Delving, 6 turns. Hirluin. The faction heir is coming to potentially protect Hobbiton. 5 turns to go there. So maybe I should bring an extra army from Bree so that I don't have problems. Just quick capture that fort. Oh. Just the horse. Capture the fort. There we go. We got there. Oh, it might be a bridge fight if they sally out of Hobbiton. I'm not sure. It looks like there's a bridge on the map, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. It would be very useful if it was a bridge fight, because then I could very much fight them off. Be a choke point, instead of me ending up surrounded and losing my entire army, including Herluin, who I think May very well be the last remaining custom general that we have. I want to do that. Okay. There's also a fort here I should probably capture. That's really not a priority. Okay, so let's focus on, let's do a watchtower quick. A couple of watchtowers. And you. There. And don't think there's anything else that's pressing, is there? Like, nobody's showing up at this fort. Oh, I do need to retrain at Lone Dire. Accidentally clicked you. Sorry about that. You were heading to Siduri. Can I retrain you here? No. Can I retrain you at Lone Dire? Not if I do that. Can I send you out? You can almost certainly get retrained at Siduri, but yep, I can retrain them there. Okay, perfect. And I think that's everything for this turn, right? Coloniac's looking a little bit iffy. Well, no duh. I took out their army maybe a little prematurely. I do still need to send troops east to take um Brunust and Imladris, unless Khazad-dûm might be about to take care of it. I doubt they will, but that might be an option. But I don't think I need to do that just yet. I would be okay to leave Ostenethil and Tirthwin to guard the pass there and focus on Bree for now, because they do seem to be gathering a lot of troops at Bree. So let's do that for the moment. And I think that's it for this turn. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Forgot to move my spies again. Move your spies. Okay. I'll come back to that. I don't know what just happened there. Suitable husband, don't mind if I do, accept. Merchant's Guild, accept. Writing. Fix that again. Is my general almost here? Sort of. Writing, don't care. Faction announcements. Not much to speak of there. Wait a minute. Marriage celebrations, where are you? In Tharbad, where apparently I can train Tharbad Royal Guard? Yes, please. Alright, you go to the designated fort. Congratulations on your wedding. I guess. Instruction report. So much construction. Buy or whatever this is. It's now a town. That's great news. Master Mason's Hall, please. That's not quite the right one. Let's do that. Cattle farming. I guess a market. Under towers, repaired a couple of things. That's good. One Dyer, yep, we're retraining there. And Dunlarak, we are done retraining, so we can move this army out, and this other army wants to get retrained next, so that's good. Come on up. Did I see Harland in there? Harland maybe retrained something? Let's check Harland. Yeah, okay, it's fine. Spies, 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 spies. Let's try to get spies where they're needed as opposed to simply having them around. I didn't have a spy at Mythland, it looks like. I just had a ship. Yeah. But I have spies sitting up here somewhere. Yeah, I've got a spy here who could go up here. A spy here who could go over here. I don't necessarily need to spy on Erebor just yet. Kind of like I don't need to spy on Ered Luin, but I'm going to do that anyways. I feel like I probably have more agents than this, more spies than this. Like, I just took Under Towers pretty recently, but it looks like I've moved the spy out of there. This guy is moving somewhere. Maybe here? Who's Redoom? You don't have a spy. Or wait, or do you? I feel like I put a spy inside of a city at one point. It's at Under Towers. That's why. Okay. So, I could bring you to Hobbiton. I could bring the Hobbiton guy to Enuminus. I could bring the Enuminus guy to Baridonianak. I could bring the Baridonianak guy out to Gobadrain. And the Gobadrain guy out to Angsul. And then I already moved the Angsul guy, so that's where it stops. But we'll bring him down to this one, so we have every settlement in the area covered. Okay. So now, I mean, we're moving stuff to Bree. I don't think we need to be moving stuff to Bree, though. Let's actually start moving you to Hobbiton. Hi. Harik, my friend, you made a mistake. Well, you live this time. I wouldn't count on it next time. So with that, we can bring this army up to be reinforcements as well. And we can maybe just bring this army over to Hobbiton also. I don't think we need 5 armies for this siege. I think that we can probably make do with 4. Yeah. You go to Dulvorn. Perfect. Can Dulvorn's army get out? Yes. Perfect. That means I can send them to support the siege at Delving. Assuming they make it there in time. You keep moving to Harland. Build a watchtower. I think that's probably your last watchtower, though. Everything else here is pretty much lit up. You keep moving to Bujradum. I think you'll get there next turn. Yeah, it looks like it. Unless, is there a little bit of blue there? Yeah, there is. That's a shame. Alright, Lundyre, how's your retraining going? You're fine. You're fine. Anything else that I need to think about before I switch turns? You actually should probably go to Koloniak. It is much worse off, and you can go to Metraith. Metraith. That feels right to me. Okay. Did I recruit the... Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Because I really want to try those guys out. That looks really neat. Requires Tharbad. Fair enough. Ba 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 ba. Alright, let's save the game. And we'll end the turn. I think one more time, and then I'm probably gonna... Oh, I forgot about my Watchtower guys. My bad. We'll do that first next turn. But yeah, I think at the end of the next turn, I'm gonna have to call it quits for today. But I'm glad to get an episode done, because I actually... Yeah, I failed to do one yesterday, to pre-record one. So it would be good to get this out. Enedwaith attack me? Okay, cool. Watchtowers. I'm gonna come back to this. Did I not move you? You already have a watchtower there? Yeah, okay. So that's fine. It's fine that we missed a turn with you. It's not perfect, but it's fine. You build, and then move, and then build. And then... Oh, I forgot about this independent army. Hopefully they don't attack me. It's not going great. Okay. Hothenor? 10,000 per turn, looks like. Morgos, a little bit less. A little bit less than that. Let's start... Oh, let's just keep working on that, I guess. Docklands, cool. Barnharn making some good money as well. Great Market. Merchant's Quarters. Merchant Banks. Merchant Vaults. 11... The money is rolling in. Umbar. Fiefdom Barracks. Fiefdom Headquarters. Crook Mahur. Crop rotation. Let's get some cattle farming. That's almost done. Siege works in Argonne, so we can start working on military, or not military, economic buildings. Economical. Archery range. Steward stable. No. New Steward stable's next. It's guard barracks next. Forgetting my own order for how I do buildings. Barracks. Byrick got a school. Cool. Let's get university. Shire. University. Let's work on a royal hall. Koloniak. University, please. Metraith. School. And Mithlon got a library, but needs a Mason's Guild house. And Undertowers repaired their Hall of Song, which is great. Let's stop the rioting in Undertowers. Thank you. Goodness. Let's continue retraining where we can. Don the Rock is looking a little beat up. We don't have a lot of troops available for retraining down there right now. Riding at Undertower should be solved. That's no longer an issue. We have troops coming over to support the siege at Hobbiton. Maybe too many. That's okay. Bree's siege is continuing apace. You can make it to Coloniac this turn, which is good. That's what we wanted to see. Let's send you down to Tharbad just to stage. We're going to head to Metraith. You are heading up to help the siege at Mickle Delving, which you should be able to make it in time for. You get there to Bujradum. I think you just don't make it, yeah. You can't quite make it to that fort, but you'll do that next turn. I already did my watchtowers this turn, didn't I? Think so. Well, part of me wants to move this army at Dunlarak into, like, Byrig or Harrowt, maybe, to retrain them. Harrowt would be the better option of those two, I think. Possibly Duneard. It's just all so far away. I kind of don't want to do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave things as they are. We are besieging pretty much the entire Shire, and we're also besieging Bree itself. So, lots to do there. So I think next episode we'll probably take Bree, Hobbiton, and Mickle Delving all at once, or all within a few turns of each other. We will continue getting our governors in place and armies moving forward. Armies retrained. But for now, this is definitely going to be the end of the episode. Thank you all again for watching, and make sure you click all the buttons, like, subscribe, throw a comment in the comment section just to help me out, even if it's just to suggest a silly name for one of the settlements that I've taken. I am happy to receive suggestions. Also, check out, there's a bunch of links in the description. One will take you to a playlist for this campaign. One will take you to my other channel, which I use for Ingress videos. One will take you to my Discord server, where you can talk with me and a bunch of people who like the channel also. And finally, there's a link to my Patreon page, where you can support me financially. It's $5 a month, and works out to about 17 cents per daily video. I think it's really good value for the money. I suppose that's up to you, but if you can afford $5 a month, do please consider heading over there, because right now that is my only source of income as well. So, thank you all so much once again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.